Your mama wants you out the house. Okay? You're going around here telling different stories. See, your mama wants you out the house so she can drop it like it's hot. Okay? Your mama wants you out. Welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another 90-day fiance before the 90 days. This is going to be up late. More than likely. Because, see, I had a whole thing going on. I did a little thing with Jasmine and Gino's shenanigans. And guess what? The sound wasn't on. So, FML. Okay? So, after I almost threw up, tossed everything out my house, and screamed all kinds of cuss words, I gathered myself. And it's much, much, much later. So, if you are a content creator and that has happened to you, you know how I feel. The passivity that I was. I was so mad. Oh, so, y'all, I'm sorry. It ain't gonna be no little skit, but I'm sure I can come up. Let's just get into it, all right? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Let's talk about Misha and Nicola. Nicola, why you going around here lying on your mama? Now, this whole time, Nicola is saying, I don't want you to meet my mama. My mama ain't gonna like you. You ain't a virgin. You're divorced. You got children. She gonna cuss you out. She's in her 70s. She's set in her ways. She got a sharp tongue. That's all we heard. You done kept this woman secret for 3 years because of it. So, of course, we know Misha's there to meet the family. Nicola is sitting all the way across the couch. The body language, right? He is so uncomfortable. That should tell you something, Misha. So, here it is. Time to tell that mama about them dating, okay? Them trying to, or them wanting to get engaged. So they tell the mama, and there's this dramatic pause. Get away from me now. There's this dramatic pause. Concerned look on Misha's face. And guess what? The mama started laughing and smiling. And she was like, yes. Yes, Lord. Okay? She was actually happy. So then they says, well, she's divorced and she has children. Here's some more dramatic music. Is this when, you know, Mama Nicola gonna go off? No. She's like, oh, well, he grown. She seems like a nice woman. So then they say, well, they're gonna move to United States. Here's the dramatic music. Is this when Mama Nicola is gonna cut Misha's throat? According to Nicola, she says, I help him pack. Mama Nicola was like, yes, honey. The United States, I've been wanting to visit. Take him. From what I got out of that scene is Mama Nicola saying, please take him. He's 40-some years old. I have taken care of him his whole life. Have him. Take him. I've been wanting him to get married for 25 years. Take him. He's all yours now. See, that's what I got out of Mama Nicola. What did y'all get out of it? Because, see, what Nicola portrayed that we were going to see from his mama wasn't true. So again, Misha's confused. She has every right to be. You've been keeping me a secret for 3 years and this is it? Your mama is actually a sweet, accepting woman who wants us to get married and live in the United States? I should bust you in your face. So who really has the problem? Because it damn sure wasn't your mama. Misha says Nicola must have a problem with me and my past. Okay? When my legs was open at 2 a.m. Okay? When I was out there dancing and twerking and dropping it like it's hot, drinking. He has a problem with it. But he done put it on his mom. So it's the next day, and of course they go off sightseeing his hometown. They go to a little cafe to have some hummus. And so Misha says, we're about to have this talk. Why is it that you said that your mom will react that way and she did the complete opposite? You ashamed of me? Is that what it is? And you put it on your mama? Because see, the body language that you portrayed, you were the uncomfortable one. What's up? And of course, here's Nicola. Oh, of course not, Misha. I love you, Misha. You putting more on it than it is, Misha. You putting 20 on 10. Shout out to Forest Rocks. You putting 20 on 10. I didn't do all that. I was thinking about you, boo. That's what I was thinking about. And of course, he talked his way into Misha thinking that it's a little bit better. Nicola, you should be ashamed of yourself. That's what you should be. Having this woman think that her mama was about to bust upside her face. Her mama wants you out that house. Period. Let's move on. Y'all, what's wrong with Christian? I'm just asking. I want somebody to tell me in the comments. What's wrong with Christian? Now, Christian and Chloe, I'm sorry, Cleo, they're trying to get their relationship back intact, okay? So they go to this costume shop. You know, the Roaring 20, she got her flapper dress. He's like a gangster, all right? And then for some reason, he starts talking, and he done called her a floozy. She was like, what is that? He was like, oh, I think it's something like a skank. I was like, Christian, oh. I don't even think they even talk like that. But anyway, so, you know, they were laughing, they were enjoying themselves, and it's Thanksgiving time, all right? It's time to have Thanksgiving dinner. So they go to the grocery store to get some corn, turkey, cranberry sauce. You know, to make a Thanksgiving dinner. He said he's going to make one for Cleo and her homegirl. But he wanted to go to the local pub, you know, just to drink a little bit, have a little moment to himself. That's all good. No problem with that. But then he comes back and he's a little tipsy. And he tells Cleo, yeah, I ran into a female who is American, and we start talking, and I invited her to Thanksgiving. I want y'all to tell me what's wrong with Christian. Now, Christian, you already know how Cleo is. The airport story, she had a problem with. Y'all went out for drinks and you was talking to the other women she had a problem with. But what you decide to do is talk to an American girl, then invite a complete stranger over for Thanksgiving dinner. I want y'all to tell me what's wrong with Christian. Of course, Christian didn't see nothing wrong with it. Chloe was like, Cleo was like, oh, you invited her over here for Thanksgiving? She ain't got no Thanksgiving plans? You don't find that weird? Christian said, ain't weird at all. I thought, hey, she ain't doing enough for Thanksgiving, and hey, we was eating corn and turkey. So I invited her, a complete stranger. But see, while he was talking to said girl at the bar, the girl was like, hey, what you doing here? All this, and all this. And so Christian was like, oh, it ain't nothing special. Nothing going on here. You didn't mention that you flew all the way from the United States to meet your girlfriend. Again, you all, what's wrong with Christian? I hope this girl don't show up for the Thanksgiving meal. Ain't no way. If this girl show up for Thanksgiving, then I know this is all the producers. This is all the producers. Ain't no way some strange girl that you met 5 minutes ago is going to show up at a Thanksgiving dinner. Why is she there? Is she solo dolo? Why would she feel comfortable going to your Thanksgiving dinner, stranger danger? No, she better not show up. Again, y'all let me know what's wrong with Christian. Let's move on. 20 seconds. David and Sheila. David wants to propose to Sheila. Yay! Good news. Goes, did he buy a ring, y'all? I think he did. He bought a ring. Okay? He's also a little bit wary because Sheila's sign language ain't too crisp. And he wants to know what's the delay. Why is your sign language not like the interpreters? Because see, it only took her a month. Okay, Sheila says, listen, I'm trying. I will give it to Sheila. She is trying. She's trying with the sign language. She's trying to communicate. Thank God that she's trying something. Okay? David, she couldn't be doing, she said that, listen, we was texting. I was cool with texting, but I also wanted to learn sign language to help communicate with you. David, listen, you're lucky you got that. Some of these participants we have seen, honey, they wouldn't be thinking about sign language. Sheila says she'll try to do better, okay? She will try to learn and speed up her sign language skills. And David, that's all you can ask for. That's all. And of course, David was like, okay. They are so cute. Also went for a romantic getaway, child. David done dished out a little bit of money for a nice hotel. Unlike the first motel we seen, the Bates Motel, he stepped his game up. So they are having a little lovely time, that conversation, and then Sheila said it's time to take a shower. See, that's what Sheila said. Not like the other time. You washing your tail. Okay, let's jump in the shower together. And he was like, bet. So they went in there and they had them a good old shower. And that's David and Sheila, child. Let's move on. Jasmine and Gino. Now, through this whole season, there has been screaming, yelling, arguing, I don't love you, all kinds of things. But they are trying to work on their relationship. So Jasmine is giving Gino a little spa day. Okay? She's cleaning off his face because we know he don't wash properly. She gives him a facial mask. She's rubbing up his feet. Jesus. Giving him a massage. So Jasmine is doing it right. Oh, wow, himself is wearing a hat. And so Jasmine can't leave it alone, so she brings up the visa. Okay. When am I going over there to the United States? Look at how good I'm treating you. But look at how you're treating me. You don't want me over there. Why is it taking so long? I want to be in the United States. And so Gino said, it's a process. Okay. You already know it is a process. And it takes time. Okay? I told you what has to go into it. She was like, Gino, it's been 13 months. You told me that I would be over in 11 months. Gino. Don't F with me, Gino. You told me I was going over to the United States. Don't F with me. So, of course, Gino says, no, all right? You will be over there. He says, as soon as I get back home, I'm going to contact the immigration attorney, and we're going to get the ball rolling again or see what's going on, but you will be over there. So then here comes Jasmine. You can tell that it's about to go down because Jasmine's chest, okay, started to rise, and the discoloration. You see the heat coming from her chest to her neck, okay? And then she says, okay, Gino, okay, if I can't be over to the United States, then I want to stay in this apartment, Gino. Gino said, Gino says, I'm not going to continue to pay $3,000 when I can find you a lovely apartment for like $2,000. She said, no, Gino. No, Gino. No. Don't you want me to be happy, Gino? Don't you want me to be happy? I'll be happy in this apartment. This apartment, Gino. Gino said, no. He said, in fact, get on your phone and look for some apartments for $2,000. That's what you do. And then she comes out. Then the heat and the discoloration that went from her neck went to the top of her head, and she exploded. Gino! Don't do that, Gino. Why are you doing this to me, Gino? Why? Only thing I want to do is love you, Gino. How could you do this to me, Gino? I want to stay here. You make money. You treated me like a Gino. Get out, Gino. Get the F out. So he's screaming. She's screaming. She starts throwing things like a child. Then she's getting out clothes and throwing them. Get out. Get the F out. How can you do this? Goes into the bathroom. Slams the door. Crying. A snot flying, honey. She was having a fit. Gino says, I'm not putting up with you. F you too. That's it. I pay for this. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't putting up with you. So Gino goes out in the living room. Jasmine is still bawling. She comes out face red, tears, nose red. Oh, Gino. Gino, why? Speaking of Telemundo, I was like, oh my God, is this a Spanish soap opera? Gino, you the one that did this to me. Why can't you just love me? So, of course, she got the dramatic. She's crying. Gino is like, child, I ain't got time to hear this. And so then, she done let it out. So, sitting there during the confession. And, baby, it was on and popping. It wasn't over. Gino says, look at what all I've done for her. Look at what all I've done for you. You see how she's not appreciating anything? She's not appreciative. Selfish. All I've done for her. She's selfish. And so, here's Jasmine. Who will you choose, Gino? Who's more important, Gino? Me or your family? Who's more important, Gino? Look at these knuckles. Who's more important? Gino, look at the knuckles and tell me who's more important. Gino says, now. It's a tie. It's a tie. Okay? It's a tie. Honey, that's when he really knows that she's about to lose it. He says, it's a tie. I love you equally. And so here's Jasmine. Gino, are you serious? Are you serious, Gino? Are you serious? You know what all I would give for you? I would give up my family for you, Gino. Well, of course you did. You gave up your children. So it ain't that hard for you, Jasmine. I would give up my children for you, Gino. How dare you, Gino? How dare you, Gino? So they get into an all-out screaming, disrespectful fight. Where's the therapist? All that went out the window when they start saying F you. Gina done called her a biatch. Then Jasmine done called him trash. They called each other trash several times. But see, Jasmine goes for the judging. Jasmine says, and guess what, Gino? You're trash. Your family's trash. And my ex is a better lover than you. See my ex's penis? They call him tripod. It's past his kneecaps. He's a better lover. He's a better provider. He's better than you. He blows his back out. He loves my knockers. Jasmine was vicious. And honey, it shook Gino to the core, honey. He was shaking. He was like, you cut it out now. You cut it. You go back to him. You go to him. Go to him. Good. Honey, baby. He turned into Gino the stutter. Honey, baby. He was stuttering all over the place. And so Jasmine, she wasn't done. See, when you're angry like that, you start telling on yourself. Jasmine done told Gino that her and the ex done had sex. It's been videotaped, and it was a month ago. Oh, Jasmine. Oh, that's what it is, Jasmine? So you're telling me and the world and Gino that you done cheated on Gino a month ago? What you gonna do about it, Gino? Huh? What you gonna do about it? See, I think this was all for show, because probably next week they're gonna be, kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy again. But we shall see. Jasmine said, F you, F your family, F everybody in your life. I'm out of here. So Jasmine goes outside, she crying, snot flying, and Gino says, I'm done. Are you? We shall see. Y'all think Gino and Jasmine done? Okay. We shall see. Moving on. Okay. They at a food market, you know, where you're outside and they got all various of, vegetables and fruits and meats there. Combination of the heat and the smells. Honey, it done got Riley sick. This is a man who was in the military and he can't handle this. He can't handle a little bit of dairy and fruit and some odd smells. This is a man that was in the military? Okay. So, he's about to throw up. So he was like, I need water. And so Violet was like, what is wrong with you? Okay. He said, I need water. See what I'm talking about with Riley? Instead of saying, will you please get me some water? God. He can't. Anyway, so Violet got him some water. He started feeling a little better, I guess. So Violet says, I want to know what changed you. Who hurt you? Because some female done hurt you. Because see, the way you've been treating me, the way you don't trust me, what's going on? And so Riley tells a story that several women have did him dirty. One woman cheated on him. Okay, but she made it seem like Riley was going crazy. He can hear the man in the background, okay, but the woman was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. One day he goes over to her house and finds a homeboy in the closet. So he says, nah, I'm not too trustworthy. And so Violet says, well, listen, okay, you can't put all of us in a bunch, you know. One spoiled apple, don't kill the bunch, you know. She says, listen, all right, not all women are like that. He says, I'm not saying all women are like that. I'm saying the women I've done encountered are like that. I have trust issues, obviously. So Violet says, knowing that and what she is hearing from Riley, she says that she was wrong in texting his dad and she apologized. Yes, Violet, you were wrong. And yes, you should have apologized. And she did. And Riley said, thank you. He appreciated that. He says, I appreciate your, apology. So it's the next day and they're doing some sightseeing. They're on a boat. And so Riley says it's time to be honest, okay? And he tells Violet that he contacted a PI, a private investigator. He says, but you know what? I took it back. Okay? I took it back. But I did have someone look into you. And so Violet said, oh, you did? You want to talk about trust. Why would you do that? Here in Vietnam, we don't do things like that. And then, here is Riley. Yeah, but we do things like that in the United States. Not all of us, Riley. Not all of us need to contact a private investigator against our loved ones. Yes, it's done. Yes, it's done. But majority of the people here don't just be contacting private investigators. And 9 times out of 10, the people who contact private investigators, y'all can tell me if it's different, it's married couples. If they feel like their spouse is cheating, okay? Yes, I'm sure some single people do it, but I'm just saying I believe majority is married couples who get private investigators. You made it sound like to Violet that people are just out here getting private investigators every day. It's a normal thing. No, it's not too normal. Okay? But he said he wanted to be honest with Violet, and so, he told her. So Violet was like, this ain't good. Okay? Right when we are doing good, here you come with some bull S. Riley only have a couple of more days, and then here he drops this. What do y'all think? Let's move on. Last and most definitely least, Amanda, I'm going to need for you to find some medication. Because I think you need it. Alright? What in the Fatal Attraction, crazy, Lifetime movie network going on here? Now, Amanda done broke up with Razvan because out the blue, she is saying that Razvan is not going to be able to take care of her when he comes over to the United States. Like I said, where did that even come from? Amanda, since you've been there, you've been moping around, sourpuss face. You made this man wait for weeks before you let him blow that back out. Then he blew out that back and you wanted to break up because you said he may not be able to take care of me. Talking about what if he's like a janitor, but he wants to be an actor with that stupid smirk on her face. Why does she think it's funny? Is that like a nervous reaction? You look dumb. You sound dumb. Razvan should have left you there. That's what he should have did. So, of course, Razvan, he's been crying. He's upset. He says he loves Amanda. He just don't understand why she's treating me like this. And he says that Amanda talked to him crazy. He said that Amanda said some terrible, mean things to him. Nasty things that he can't believe came out her mouth. And so he's talking to Amanda, brought her coffee. He should have tripped and it should have spilt on her face. But I'm not one for violence. He trips. So Amanda's sitting there looking foolish, sounding foolish. And so Razvan said, what is this about? I thought it was going to be me and you. Me too. Everything was settled, set with us. Why are you doing this to us? What happened? What did I do to you? That's when Amanda come talking about, well, when you go over to the United States, how do I know that you're not going to take care of me like Jason? See, that's another thing, Amanda. You keep comparing your man to Jason. Listen, honey, Jason is gone. He ain't coming back. And that's a hard pill to swallow. But before you step foot on that plane, in a relationship, you should have handled your traumas before you went over there and have a relationship with Razvan. It ain't just about you, Amanda. It's Razvan's feelings. But you don't care. You don't care. You don't care at all. Because you ain't nothing but a selfish, self-centered bitch. That's what you are. Y'all can fuss and fight in the comments. Tell me I'm lying. You have taken it upon yourself this whole trip to have it about me. Razvan hasn't done anything to you from what we have seen to garner you to treat that man like that. He has taken and taken and taken all he could take. Jason this, Jason that, Jason this, Jason that. Don't no man want to hear that. And he has been sympathetic to you. He understands. But yet again, you keep just digging it in his back because you're nothing but a heartless heifer. So Razvan is really upset by this. Amanda says, we just need to break it up. We just need to break up because, see, we're not compatible together. Well, I got that right. You're right on that. You're not. But that's only because it's you. We're not compatible together, and I don't think that you're going to be able to take care of me financially. And Razvan said, let me tell you something. Who's talking about money? Have I ever asked you for money? Do you think this is about money? He said, I got my own money. He said, I have my own money. I don't need your money. You will be taken care of if I go over the United States. And then he said this. He said, do you think that I will go over to the United States with nothing? Ding, ding, ding. Amanda, you don't know what this man have. This man may be setting on stacks. But here you are. Talking about he ain't going to be able to take care of you like Jason. You're blowing a good thing because you're an idiot. So, Razvan said his piece and he said, that's it, pack your stuff, let's go. So they get in a car. And Amanda says, I have never seen Razvan this upset. I've never seen this side of him. So then she's sitting in the car and she's whispering. I was like, why are you whispering? I was like, what? Why are you whispering? I had to turn my TV up to 50 just to hear what she was saying. Like, well, shut up. Open your mouth. Stupid. So then she thought about it. Something must have happened. Something clicked. Maybe she found out that he does have a little in his pocket. So then she says, you know what? I was a little harsh on Razvan. Maybe I took it a little too far in bringing up Jason and comparing him to Jason. That's my bad. I understand that hurt his feelings. And I have never loved anyone like Razvan. All of a sudden, now he's like the perfect guy. And she loves him so much. And now she wants to be with him. And so Razvan, he's frustrated, he's hurt, and he's like, what? He's sitting there very confused. Razvan, we all confused. Razvan said, now, you done said that you don't want to have nothing to do with me. You broke up with me. He said, I don't know which way to go. Are we together or are we not together? Does she want to be with me? Does she not want to be with me? Razvan, she's foolish. Dump her. That may sound harsh. Dump her, Razvan, because she don't know what she wants. She playing games. Talk about, I think that we should be together. I want us to work it out. You caused this. Your foolish talk. And now Razvan wants her to meet his family. And he was like, I don't even know if you need to meet my family because we just had a knockdown drag out and you broke up with me. So here's Amanda. Oh no, I want to meet your family. I want to meet your family. Razvan should have pulled over on the side of the road, opened up her door, and kicked her ass out. That's what he should have did. Amanda, go home alone. That's what you do. What y'all think about Amanda and Razvan? I guess I should say Amanda, her foolish self. Y'all let me know in the comments. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.